Of course I do it. What? Of course. What you got over there? Goose or a land? Land I could play back as white. Oh, no I can't. Sorry. I just have an extra red mana now. What's up everybody? My name's Chance and today we're going to be diving into a Rogues end deck, which is a little misleading given it's not the end of Rogues, rather it's a new take on Rogues. It's Strixhaven Rogues. It's my Strixhaven Rogues, sorta. I wanted to try this card out. Semester's End, I got like 4 copies of it for my packs, and you know, I'm going to be going out of town next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for a camping trip. Me and Eva were taking a little vacation. Videos will still go up as per the usual, but that's, you know, why if you hear my voice go out a little bit in the next few or whatever in the next few days, that's why, because I'm sort of trying to record these on days where I'm also recording for the second channel and the first channel, so it's like I'm doing a lot, you know, my voice needs a break. Anyways, into the deck. Semester's End, 4 mana, instant speed. Exile any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers you control. We're not focused on planeswalkers today, just creatures. At the beginning of the next end step, return each of them to the battlefield under its owner's control. Each of them enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it if it's a creature, and an additional loyalty counter on it if it's a planeswalker. Now, I got to thinking we could take this card one of multiple ways, really, but one of the ways that we're going to be taking it, the only way we're going to be taking it today, is playing it essentially in like a flash-based deck. And what creatures are flash right now in Magic? Well, simply put, just rogues. I looked for other flash creatures. They don't stack up. You know, you got Brazen Bar, you got Soaring, you got Thieves Guild, you got Zerathon. There's just so many good flash creatures in rogues. So I want to flash creatures because I want to use Semester's End essentially as a board wipe protection card. Essentially, I don't know. Basically, whenever your opponent goes to cast board wipe, be it exile or destruction or targeted or whatever, you just exile any amount of creatures that are going to be affected by it, right? And it doesn't affect them because it comes back at the next end step, not when the spell is being cast, but later on, which of course, be a little careful if you're trying to go on the defensive as well, or be a little picky, whatever, you know? But that's my idea here today, my dear. The +1/+1 counter, of course, will just be nice, a nice little caveat. If you can have a 4/2 or a 2/4 or, you know, 5/5, whatever, all that stuff's just going to be nice little top off. But aside from that, we're just trying to be very tempo aggro sort of rogues. Tempo aggro, I know it doesn't make much sense, but you get what I mean. We have a couple copies of Fight as One, as rogues do actually have a nice split of humans and non-humans, and I'm gonna skip this song real quick. Sorry, it's just setting me all kinds of off, and this one actually, and that one. Anyways, I should really just cut that out of the video, but I probably won't because, you know, vacation and whatnot. Rogues have this nice little split of humans and non-humans, which we should be using the Unicorn card. I don't know what it's actually called. It's 3 mana, blue, draws 2 cards, costs 2 less if you have a human and a non-human on the board. Really nice. I think it'll fit very well in this deck as well. Well. You could also afford to lose some lands over here because, trust me, I ended up flooding a little bit in 24. Yeah, for a deck that's shaped more so like this, you don't need 24. So you take out a couple lands, add in that, you'll have more card draw. Honestly, the deck will be more efficient and feel a ton better for you. But aside from that, we don't have too many new cards in the deck. I will go over the few that we do have though. Fracture, we have 2 mana instant speed, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker. So this is a catch-all for any deck that doesn't simply play creatures, which I find to be fantastic. Even most creature decks nowadays, they play an Embercleave, they play a Maul of the Skyclaves, they play enchantment creatures, they play a planeswalker to help their creatures. You know, there's usually something within these 3 that still gets played. So instant speed, yeah, sign me up. Humiliate, love this card. Sorcery speed, but it's been doing so much work for me here recently. Just taking out the opponent's, you know, most how do I say this? Most recent threat? Not most recent, but soon coming threat. Upcoming threat. I'm missing a word here. The thesaurus isn't working today, sorry. But either taking out a soon coming threat or a late game threat from your opponent while also buffing your creature for only 2 mana. You know, it's beautiful. It is what it is, and it is beautiful. Also, since we're playing Mardu, we have access to things like Dire Tactics. Again, we have a fair split of humans in the deck, so, you know, it's fine. We have Acquisitions Expert to get a little bit of extra benefit off Semester's End. I was just trying to think of what some enter the battlefield type rogues, and we have Acquisition Expert, and we have Thieves Guild. Thieves Guild, fantastic with Semester's End. Now, again, you're not going to try and mill your opponent, but it can still happen. We do have Into the Story because, again, you will be milling your opponent just off the here's and there's of rogues, and yeah, I think that about does it for the deck. I try to keep it short, sweet, simple. Y'all know me. Whenever I do custom brews, I'm like, this is my goal. Here's how I'm going to do it. Try not to get too convoluted because then I really confuse myself eventually. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video so far and the channel and, you know, in general. If so, be sure to leave a like down below. It helps me know what style you enjoy, and of course helps me know that you're enjoying the style of the channel, and it helps YouTube know that as well. So it's a lot of knowledge that's being gained from those little thumbs up, thumbs down buttons. Anyways, if you're enjoying the content here on the channel as a whole, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can get more, and the bell icon that pops out afterwards so you can actually be notified whenever I post videos so you're not all lost. Because sometimes, you know, I upload a little later, maybe early some days. You never know, because I never know. That's not a great reason, but, you know, hey, there you go. Anyways, thanks everybody for sticking around through this shambled intro, as well. We always have shambled intros. Leave a comment down below if you have anything you'd like to say on the deck or on my commentary or on the gameplay or just you know, how are you kind of thing. Without further ado, let's dive into the end of Rogues, or the Rogue's End, or the beginning of the end. You know what I mean? It's myth. Like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I don't know if anybody remembers that movie with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. English is, you know, tough for me. Anyways, Wind Robber coming down turn 1. They do have a Sentinel, so God, that card is so beautiful. I love Sentinel. That has got to be one of my favorite newer cards, you know? It's just so good. All right. I mean, we can have Thought Thief come down on their turn. We could also have Brazen ready, so yeah, I think we just wait. We could bounce their Sentinel, though. Let's go no attacks in turn. I'm thinking bounce their Sentinel might be worthwhile. Or even destroy it. Oh, God. There's got to be a better option, though, right? It's just the Sentinel is going to turn into so much more, you know, if we don't deal with it. Let's see what they go to play here. Based off what they play, then we'll decide what to do. It's a Scorpion. So they're going to play Scorpion, use Sentinel to tap Scorpion to gain more mana. Alright. I can get behind that just because it allows us to get down Soaring here and then swing in with Soaring plus Wind Robber. Right? Seems logical to me. Sometimes you gotta let the opponent have something if you want to have something that you think is a little better. Now I think, you know, us stacking the board is, well, that's what we're going for here. They get to learn with this. I don't like the fact that they get to learn. But I'm going to stick with my guns. I'm going to stick with my play. We still got this stuff for next turn, right? I think we'll be alright. So they're looking to flood the board a little bit here. That's at least what I'm reading with this pest summoning. Alright, so we got him down to 5. This puts him down to 7. Alright, we got to end turn on that note. That Fabled, we might end up grabbing white mana so we can use Fight as 1. Alright, we have humans down, we have non-humans down. So, pretty good as far as trading out. And we got to remember, we can just go straight beatdown. That's actually that's what we're doing here. We're not a standard Rogues player where we're like, oh, we might mill you, we might kill you. We're pretty much on the just on the just take you outside. All this is fine. I want to know what they're actually planning on doing. Also, I just now realized I don't have music going. It's like completely silent. Don't ask me how I was doing that. How I was sitting in silence for so long without realizing it. Because I'm pretty sure I turned off the magic music. The magic music. Wow, they're just putting down tons of creatures. I could go ahead and brazen and bounce this 1/1, right? No, I still want to mill them. You know, I want to hit that 8 just so we can cast other stuff. And what, I'm gonna stop a hunt for specimen? Yeah, right. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, off right. All right, and they're at 8 now, so that's good. I am gonna grab a plains. Sorry that my voice is going out, by the way. All right, so we could do this, but we won't have mana for, well, anything after that. I just need more mana. Goodness gracious. So do I swing in and then sacrifice you? I'm going for it. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Alright. Additional white mana allows me to use Humiliate and have Fight as 1 and Brazen available. Additional blue mana allows me to have Drown and Lock plus Brazen. I really want to use Humiliate. I don't have double black, so no matter what, I can't use Drown and Humiliate. I think I go for blue. This way I can play the Brazen down there after. I can still play the Brazen if I want to. I don't think I'll need Fight as 1. We'll see. Bastion is really bad for them to end up getting down. Village Rites is what it is. You know, they end up getting to draw more cards. Pest, they just create 2 more creatures. I'm getting rid of Bastion. It's annoying. +1/+1 on target creature. 5/3 or 3/4. It's flying. Alright. Music's coming. Hopefully. Yeah, there it is. Alrighty, Smith. Now we can play. I was wondering what was throwing me off so much. That makes sense. Resolve. So they're just going for like value, like in their creatures dying, I guess. I like the idea of it. Seems kind of weak. I don't know if it's weak to us, but it seems kind of weakish. I think I just keep with the tempo, you know. There you go. You can have that one back. Take it back, Jack. Take it back. Okay. So I want Drown in the Lock. Drown in the Lock, acquisitions, and fight is one are all possible. So let's do that. And we can still end up milling them, you know, that's a possibility. Also, sorry for my voice going out. I've been recording a lot today. I know I have the second channel as well as recording the video that I do daily for this channel, and then, you know, just in general talking to people. So my voice it's going out. I'll try and talk softer or less, I don't know. We'll keep with the beat down. Whew. Very nice. Now they can still gain 4 life with the Serrated Scorpion, but that's only if we take out the Serrated Scorpion, right? We have Fight as 1, which can give us 1 extra surprise damage. Toski. Ooh. That's a nice. Ooh, wait. Cancel. Spell can't be countered. Almost did it. Almost did it. Thank goodness. Can't be countered and it's indestructible. That's why it's so strong. That's why it's so freaking strong. Freak. Alright, well, we're going to have to get rid of everything and have to block that Toski. Alright. Or we could just try and take them out before that, you know? Like, what if we just take this damage? If they were to swing all at us, we take it. I deal 5 back, puts them to 3. They will have that, but I can always use this to take that out. Decisions. Alright. So definitely use you. Am I using the Drown in the Lock? I can't use Drown in the Lock. I can't. They're about to draw cards, and like, Toski's not their worst thing. I think they've been drawn on the weaker side this game. Like, we've milled them. We can get a good read here, a good gander. Maybe Toski is on their upper side. Shit. Alright. So if I take you out, they only have 1 creature to defend with, as we already talked about, as we already discussed. I think I have to. I gotta use this though, right? Can't destroy you. Destroy the Sentinel. We're dealing back 3, 5, 3rd to 4. Oh, baby, oh, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, nice. Denny 184. I'm gonna keep this hand because I want to see some more. My ROMs aren't always the best. I can admit that. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this down as blue mana. I'm that confident that I want blue mana out the gate. Even though we could use Fracture to take out the Owlslid. I think I'm just gonna use Brazen. See if they use that Luminarch to pump on the Owlslid again, you know what I mean? Seems like a mistake. Daxos. This is gonna suck, but it is what it is. We'll still get a card in their graveyard, but we're not gonna get the Brazen down. Oh, what? Maybe they just recast it. I mean, I guess that's just as fine. Or not. Or not. Alright. I think we grab white mana, right? Dire Tactics is just, it's just too good. On this next turn, we can have mana for Dire Tactics and Drown in the Loch. Uh-oh. Up to the O. This is not what we want to see. Alright. The only downside with Dire Tactics is it really doesn't play well into Drown in the Loch, you know? But it's still a fantastic card outside of that. Alright, so if I go Dire Tactics, grab black mana here, but I actually want to grab blue mana here, I think. I can for sure take out Daxos. That's just... Is it worth it? It's gotta be, right? Speaker won't hit 27 quite yet. This has gotta be worth it. No, I can't take it out. Oh, so back and forth. Sorry. Alright, so I should see the Owlslid sack here. That's crazy. What? Do they have... Do they have Maul, maybe? If they have Maul, it's lethal. So... Maybe I just set myself up for lethal? It's mono white aggro. You know, you gotta pull out the stops. Linden. Oh. Not Maul, but not fun. Not fun for sure. I don't know what we draw into that just makes this all go away, honestly. Being at 3 life. But we'll see. Wind Robber. So this takes out that angel. This blocks Linden. And that kills Owlslid. Still leaves them with 3 life. Or, you know, dealing 3. 1, 2, 3. They put that there. Alright, GG. Damn, so close. So close. Well, you know, close to living, not close in the sense of a game. We got stomped. Armenic. Armenic? Hope I'm saying that right. I like it. This hand's a little deceptive. I'm gonna keep it, because if we draw a single lower human, I'm happy about it. You know what I mean? So we got good odds. Give me a Thieves Guild, give me a... Alright. Yeah, that's that checks the list. That'll do, Jack. That'll do. I can play all this stuff instant speed. What am I doing? I'm sorry, opponent. I was sitting here trying to think about my play. They're a landfall deck. That's interesting. Alright, so I can use Dire Tactics, take out the Lotus Cobra, but I don't have anything to really protect my Thieves Guild. Not that I need it, right? Let's just get rid of the Cobra. Let's not be silly. Let us not be silly. Get down that blue mana, and bam! In the face! I do feel a little dirty for playing Rogues. I'm sorry, but it's Esper Rogues, so... Maybe that's worse. Do I do it though? Of course I do it. What? Of course. What you got over there? Goose or a land? Land I could play back as white. Oh, no I can't. Sorry. I just have an extra red mana now. Oh well. We couldn't really use the goose past using it once anyways, so like maybe the land's better. Oh crap. They're gonna make my Into the Story actually cost 6 mana. Disgusting. Disgusting. Alright, well let's make them discard. Let's, you know, mill them a little bit. This will be good. This will be so good. It'll be so good it just wins us the match.